Hey, what's up everybody? It's Flat Bill and got Pack Rat over there. We are out for another adventure again. This time we're headed over to the Cheaha Wilderness. It's over in the Talladega National Forest. Plan on doing, I think about 12 miles.
Probably not even that far.
Pack Rat did all the planning for this trip. We're just along for the ride. We're going to be meeting Gadget up at the trailhead in about 3 hours. We plan on starting on the Nubbin Creek Trail, walking in maybe about 6 miles a day, trying to make camp somewhere around the Pinhoti Junction there, and then heading out the Odom Scout Trail. Anyway, just going to be a little quick overnighter. Hadn't been out on the trail much. Last fall it was a big drought, really prevented us from being able to get out anywhere due to water situations. So I think temperatures for tonight somewhere around 27 degrees. This will be Pack Rat's first cold weather trip, so we'll see how he does. He went and bought him a tent recently. He's no longer hammock camping with us. Just picked up Gadget back here. He brought us some pizza. Our old Pack Rat over there gnawing on his pre-trail meal. Headed up to Nubbin Creek Trail right now. We're gonna get on the trail. I think temp's about what, 43 or so right now. About 43. Supposed to get down to 27 tonight.
A lot of wind.
Both of these guys here have been my fellow hammock campers, and they've both gone out and bought them a tent for this trip. Just surprised me and let me know they're not gonna be hammock camping. So I'll be the only one toughing the weather out in the hammock tonight. We'll see you on the trail. Just got on the trail, like I said, starting at Nubbin Creek. We got Pack Rat and Gadget right there. Looks like we've come to our first junction where we don't really know where we're going. This trail is not very well hiked and not very well marked thus far as getting on the trail, so we brought the GPS along. I have heard that the places out here, the trails aren't very well marked on the trees, so we'll just kind of see what happens as we start hiking, and we'll see you down the trail. And there's a big like swimming hole for a pool down there. So anyway, just a cool little area right here off the trail, so we're gonna keep heading on up. Over there, just came to the junction here where Cave Creek Trail, which leads off to the Pinhoti, goes that way, and then you got the Odom Scout Trail, which leads off to the left, and then Nubbin Creek is back here the way we came from. I think we're deciding that we're gonna go down the Odom Scout about a mile, and there's a campsite down there. We'll set up camp and then we'll do some exploring for the rest of the afternoon. So far, it looks like we've been 2.4 miles. How you feeling, Pack Rat?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. With my Jack's Drink Water DIY water bottle holder.
How's it holding up?
Oh, doing just fine.
Good.
That's good.
Well guys, looks like we made it to the junction here of Nubbin Creek Trail and the Odom Scout Trail, which leads to the Pinhoti Trail to the right. So we're gonna head off this way to the right and look for us a campsite. So see you down the trail. We just got here to this big, massive campsite here that's at the connector of all 4 trails. Here's the site. It looks like you got the Pinhoti Trail that leads to the state park to the right. And we had the Odom Scout Trail, which is where we just came off of. This right here is the Pinhoti Trail, and it'll take you to the Adams Gap Trailhead, which is down the Stairway to Heaven. And then you got the Cheaha Silent, which is back off to the right. So we're gonna decide what we're gonna do about camping, and then we'll get back to you down the trail. We just made it up here. I don't even know if this place has a name, but it's probably gonna be really windy in the camera, but there's our view. Anyway, we'll set up camp. Pack Rat's gonna try out his new saw for some wood. I think we're gonna do a little gear review here soon. It's gonna be the spin saw versus, what you got, Pack Rat?
I can't remember the name. I'll get back to you on that.
All right. We just got camp pretty much set up. I'm pretty much using the same setup. I already got my tarp up and everything. The wind's blowing about 15-20 miles an hour, so I've already got this hunkered down pretty good. Gadget got him a new toy. Gadget, you want to tell him what you got?
Got the Big Agnes Copper Spur 2.
He's still setting up the rain fly right now on it, but it looks pretty good. And then old Pack Rat, we'll go show you his setup. He can tell you a little bit about it. Got us a little fire already started. We're gonna start getting some wood. I think it's gonna get down to about 27 degrees tonight. So here's Pack Rat's new setup he got just for this trip.
I got the Celtic Gunnison 1 man tin. It's small. It's gonna do the job.
Should keep him pretty warm. So anyway, we're gonna get some stuff set up around camp, and then we'll check back in. About 5:20 here at camp. Just gonna check in with you all real quick before it gets ready to sun to set. As you can see that way, if it doesn't mess up the film too much, sun's just getting ready to set over there. It is currently 37 degrees right now. Yeah, as you can see, my new pack here, got the new ULA Ohm 2.0. Tell you what, that pack rides phenomenal. My last pack was the Osprey Atmos 65 AG. Really liked it, but wanted something a little more lightweight. I cut almost 2.5 pounds off my pack just by switching to the ULA Ohm. The pack is phenomenal. It sits on your hips real well, doesn't pull on your shoulders. Basically couldn't even tell I had a pack on today. Pack weight for this trip, being a winter trip, not much food though overnight, was it right at about 19 pounds. So that's pretty good weight. As you can see, we got a fire going and we got all of our setups and everything ready. Anyway, overall today, I think we did right at about almost 5 miles today. Just a good easy hike. Been at camp for about 3 hours, and we're gonna sit around and enjoy the fire and try to stay warm tonight. Things gonna get down. Forecast said 27. We're up on a ridge with some wind. May get down cooler than that, but I'll check back in the morning with you guys and let you know how cold it got. That's about 6:15 a.m. Just got up, started getting stirring. So last night it actually didn't get as cold as we thought. Woke up this morning and the temperature read 33. When we went to bed last night, it was right about 30. So it actually got a little warmer, which was nice. Slept very cozy in my hammock there. I've already started to break down this morning. Already got us a fire going again this morning. We're gonna sit around camp probably about 2 hours, eat breakfast and enjoy the morning, and then get rolling. I think we got about 4.5 miles till we get out. We're gonna be going down the Odom Scout Trail this morning. Apparently they have quite a nice bit of falls, and the area is real pretty, so we'll make sure we get that on camera. 7:45, we all just got packed up, about to get ready to head out on trail. Gadget's finally getting his last little bit tidied up, and you got Pack Rat. He's about ready to go. So anyway, we're gonna head on down the trail and we'll see what the morning has in store for us. About 4.5 miles to go. Made it back to the junction here again. You saw in the video yesterday. Except this time we're gonna take Odom Scout Trail. We'll be backtracking just a little bit from what we did yesterday, and then we'll actually continue on down the Odom Scout. I think the Odom Scout roughly about 2 miles, 2.5 miles down to the High Fall trailhead. Just finished up, as you saw, just finished through High Falls there. Great way to end the trip. Some nice cascades and a nice big waterfall there. I think we did a total of about 9 miles. Started again at Nubbin Creek. Camped just a little to the south of the junction of all 4 trails on the Pinhoti Trail. And then walked out about 4.5 miles this morning. Yeah, nothing too strenuous. Like I said, we just packed a little food, little weight, just a quick in and out. Hadn't got to do much hiking this season due to the drought, so it was good just to get out for a quick overnighter. We'll see you down the trail.